Picture this. You are hiding behind a crumbling wall, your heart pounding like a drum. The generator you were fixing sputters and dies. But it's not the familiar sound of a chainsaw or a ringing bell that you hear in the distance. Instead, you hear a deep, guttural roar. It is the sound of an ape. The world of Dead by Daylight is about to change forever. The entity has reached into a world where apes rule and humans struggle to survive. This new chapter, Dawn of the Hunt, brings the epic struggle from Planet of the Apes right into the terrifying trials we know so well. It is a crossover that feels incredibly natural, blending primal fear with intelligent hunting. This isn't just about adding another monster to the roster. This is about introducing a completely new type of threat. The apes from the modern films are not mindless beasts. They are intelligent, they are organized, and they are strong. They are a society. Bringing this into Dead by Daylight opens up amazing possibilities for gameplay. Imagine a killer who doesn't just chase you, but outsmarts you. A killer who uses the environment in ways no other has before. The fog has never felt more dangerous because now the trees and high places are no longer safe. The hunt has evolved, and survivors will need to adapt quickly or face a grim fate. The excitement for this chapter is huge. For years, players have faced supernatural horrors and classic slasher villains. Now, they must face a force of nature that has been twisted by the entity. The Planet of the Apes saga is all about survival, about two species fighting for their place in the world. This theme fits perfectly into the core of Dead by Daylight. It's a story of desperation, teamwork, and the will to live. This chapter promises to capture that feeling, making every match a tense battle not just for escape, but for dominance. This is more than a game, it's a fight for survival. The blend of science fiction and raw animalistic terror is a perfect recipe for a Dead by Daylight chapter. The new films gave us apes with deep personalities, complex emotions, and a fearsome presence. This isn't just a monster, it's a character with a story. A leader forged in fire and betrayal, now serving a new, darker master. The entity has found a perfect soldier, one who commands respect and inspires fear. Survivors will need more than just pallets and flashlights to overcome this new challenge. They will need to think like a tribe, work together seamlessly, and find the courage to stand against the dawn of a new, brutal age. The new killer is the General, an imposing ape inspired by leaders like Koba. He is not just strong, he is a military genius. His fur is dark and matted with the grime of countless battles, and his face is a mask of scars and cold fury. He walks on all fours to move silently, but stands tall on two legs to show his dominance. He wears crude, scavenged pieces of metal armor strapped to his chest and arms, decorated with war paint. Unlike other killers who are driven by pure instinct or supernatural evil, the General is driven by a cold, calculated rage. He is a tactician, and every move he makes is part of a larger plan to crush the human spirit and prove his strength. The General has two main powers that make him a terrifying hunter. His first power is called Primal Stalker. This allows him to drop to all fours and move with incredible stealth. When he is in this mode, his terror radius shrinks to almost nothing. He can silently creep up on survivors working on generators or healing each other. He can also climb certain walls and structures on the map, giving him new ways to patrol and ambush his prey. This power forces survivors to constantly look around, not just on the ground, but up high as well. You never know where the General might be watching from, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. His second power is Furious Charge. After stalking his prey, the General can unleash his raw strength. By holding down the power button, he can stand on his hind legs and let out a deafening roar. He then charges forward in a burst of speed, smashing through dropped pallets and breakable walls with ease. If he hits a survivor during this charge, they are immediately put into the dying state. This power is perfect for ending chases quickly and punishing survivors who feel safe behind a pallet. It creates intense moments where survivors have to decide whether to drop the pallet early or risk getting hit by his unstoppable assault. The General also comes with 3 unique perks. His first perk, Ape Army, gets stronger for each survivor he hooks. For every hooked survivor, all other survivors suffer from a small penalty to their repair and healing speeds. This encourages the General to spread his pressure across the whole team. His second perk, Scourge Hook War Paint, marks 4 hooks on the map. When a survivor is rescued from one of these special hooks, their aura is revealed to the general for a few seconds, making it harder for them to escape his grasp. His final perk, No Mercy, activates when the exit gates are powered. It blocks the exit gate switches for a short time if he downs a survivor, giving him one last chance to secure a kill. But where there is a great threat, there is also great hope. The new survivor is Malcolm, a character who represents the goodness and resilience of humanity. He looks like someone who has been through a lot but hasn't lost his kindness. He wears practical, worn-out clothes, a faded flannel shirt over a hoodie and durable cargo pants. He has a kind, determined face, but his eyes show the weariness of someone who has seen the world fall apart. Malcolm is not a fighter. He is a community builder. His strength comes from his ability to bring people together and his unwavering belief that cooperation is the key to survival. Malcolm's perks are all designed to help his fellow survivors and encourage teamwork. His first perk is called Community Leader. When Malcolm is working on a generator with another survivor, they both get a small boost to repair speed. This makes sticking together a very smart strategy. His second perk, Empathetic Bond, allows him to see the aura of the survivor who has been in the chase the longest. This helps him know who is in trouble and who might need help with a flashlight save or by taking a protection hit. It gives the whole team better information to work with during a chaotic chase. His third perk is his most unique, makeshift instructions. Once per trial after completing a generator, Malcolm can leave a special trap. He can booby-trap a nearby pallet or locker. If the killer interacts with the trapped object, like breaking the pallet or opening the locker, they are stunned for a short period, giving the survivors a chance to get away. This perk allows Malcolm to use his intelligence to turn the environment against the killer, rewarding careful planning and foresight. It's a powerful tool that can change the outcome of a chase and give his team a much-needed breathing room. The new map is the ruined San Francisco. This map is a hauntingly beautiful and dangerous place. It shows a city being reclaimed by nature. Crumbling skyscrapers are covered in vines, streets are cracked with trees growing through them, and abandoned cars are now just rusty shells. The main building is a partially collapsed version of the California Academy of Sciences, with its overgrown biodome providing a complex, multi-level area for chases. The classic San Francisco cable cars are derailed and scattered, creating strong loops for survivors to use. The map has a unique verticality, with climbable areas for the general and specific vantage points for survivors. It also features ape-made traps, like snare traps that temporarily hold a survivor in place, which can be disarmed if you are careful. This Planet of the Apes chapter, Dawn of the Hunt, would be an incredible addition to Dead by Daylight. It perfectly captures the spirit of the movies and translates it into the game's terrifying world. The struggle between the intelligent, brutal general and the cooperative, hopeful Malcolm creates a story in every single match. It's a classic conflict of brains versus brawn, but this time, the killer has both. Survivors can no longer rely on simply running from loop to loop. They must think strategically, work as a team, and use the environment to their advantage, just like the humans in the films. The addition of the general would change how the game is played. His ability to be stealthy and climb things means no one is ever truly safe. Survivors would have to be more aware of their surroundings than ever before, listening for the soft thud of his movements and scanning the high ground. His furious charge would make pallet loops far more dangerous, forcing survivors to be more creative with their escape paths. This would be a refreshing challenge for veteran players and an exciting, heart-pounding experience for newcomers. He is a killer that demands respect and careful planning to defeat. For survivor players, Malcolm introduces new ways to work together. His perks reward altruism and teamwork, strengthening the idea that you are stronger together. This goes right to the heart of what makes Dead by Daylight so compelling when you play with friends. The ruined San Francisco map would become an instant fan favorite, with its stunning visuals and unique gameplay features. The mix of tight indoor spaces in the museum and wide-open, treacherous streets offers something for every playstyle. It's a playground of survival, full of risks and rewards at every turn. Ultimately, this chapter would be a massive success because it honors the source material while pushing the boundaries of what a Dead by Daylight chapter can be. It's not just another killer and survivor, it's a whole new world of fear and strategy. The feeling of being hunted by an intelligent ape through the ruins of a once great city is a powerful and scary idea. It would bring a fresh wave of excitement to the game, reminding everyone that in the fog, survival is a constant battle. The hunt is on, and only the smartest and strongest will see the next dawn.